All right, y'all, here we go, man. Let's go to the Philippines, man. Yo, the reason why I documented this trip, for one, I knew it was gonna be dope. Two, I've been waiting to get on this plane for so long, you have no idea. So, yo, I've reached a point in life where I get more fun out of like documenting my family and recording my family having fun, and seeing their reactions to life and traveling and things like that. So let's go to JFK. Yo, let's start at the airport, man. I got a love-hate relationship with JFK, John F. Kennedy International Airport. For one, I love it because you can catch a plane anywhere, any airline that you choose. They got so many options to go anywhere in the world. That's what I love about JFK. When you step into JFK, man, it's like you stepping in like a melting pot of the whole world. People from all over the globe. That's why I love going to JFK. Now, I got a hate relationship with JFK because, JFK be tripping in the sense that everything outside of JFK is stressful. The driving there, for one, all the tolls, the parking, oh my goodness, parking be stressful. For one, you got like a million parking lots outside of JFK that you can park your car. 2-week getaway. I just need a place to park my car for 2 weeks. Man, I'm doing my Googles. All I see is bad reviews after bad review. 2 stars, 3-star places. You start reading the reviews of these places where you potentially want to leave your car. Man, I read a review. One guy said his car got robbed. Stuff got stolen out of his car. Another dude said his tire got stolen. His wheel got stolen off his car. The funniest one I came across, is a dude was at a parking lot. And he said that he got cement dumped on his car. A cement mixer dumped cement on his car. I'm like, yo, how in the world cement mixers are gonna dump cement on your car at a parking garage? That is a messed up vacation. You come back to that. So I'm stressing about that, man. However, shout out to the people with grown kids. I'm at that point now. I got grown children, man. So I got a little light bulb in my head. I'm like, yo, I should just get my son to drop us off. But for one, shout out to my kids again, man. They couldn't make the trip. They adults now. I got 2 adults. They got adult responsibilities and schedules and college and work. So they couldn't make the trip, man. So whenever I fly to Southeast Asia, I usually like to rock with either Cathay Pacific or Korean Air. I love those 2 airlines. But for some reason for this trip, I don't know, it was my idea. I wanted to try a different airline just to see how it was. So we went with Eva Air for this trip. Eva Air. Why? I don't know. Because I know it stopped over in Taiwan and I wanted to try some bubble tea. Also, my daughters like Hello Kitty. So I know it's the Hello Kitty airline. So I wanted to try it out. I've heard some good things. I've heard some not so good things. So I wanted to try it out for myself, see how it was. And I ain't going front, man. It was a good airline. I probably give it a 4 out of 5 stars. The only thing I really didn't rock with was their entertainment. They ain't really have a real big selection. So if you're rocking with Eva Air, man, bring some entertainment because they ain't got the biggest selection of movies. I mean, they got some, but they ain't got a lot. I like to rock with Audible, man. I like to listen to my books. So a couple book recommendations, man. I'm going to go with How to Retire Overseas. I love this book. And you can see where I'm vibing at. You can see where my mind vibing at. Retiring overseas. And that's another reason for this trip, doing some scouting. But this book, I love this book. And the reason why I like this book is because I found out that the author, while reading this book, I found out that the author is from my hometown of Baltimore City. And she decided to retire overseas way back. I'm dating her a little bit. Way back when her particular neighborhood, I know the neighborhood where she grew up at. Her neighborhood used to be a really good neighborhood in Baltimore. Really good neighborhood. You fast forward to 2023, let's just say she made a good choice by getting up out of Baltimore and retiring overseas. So good for her, man. But it's an interesting read, man. Really interesting read. And it shows, like, I like it because it shows that it's doable. Definitely doable. Another book I like to read. I try to read this book at least once a year. And that's The Magic of Thinking Big. I love this book, man. Very motivational. All right, y'all. So back to Eva Air. The food was okay. They definitely feed you a lot. They got good snacks. They even come through snack time. They give you a lot of food. The flight attendants were really nice, really helpful. So shout out to the flight attendants on Eva Air. They definitely train really good. Now let's get to the time on that plane. Oh, bruh. Talking about like 15 hours from New York to Taiwan. Oh man, yo, that plane ride is brutal. So y'all know I'm in physical therapy. So what I suggest is get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, walk that plane. I don't care. You sit down and watch a movie for a couple hours, get up. You sit down, listen to music for a couple hours, get up, walk it out. All that pressure up there, man, ain't good for your legs. Get up, do your little exercises, do your little ankle pumps. You see me doing my little side kicks. Do all that, man. Get yourself a little workout plan. I was doing my stretches. I was chilling back there with the flight attendants, man, because, you know, they be in the back just chilling when, you know, they ain't really got nothing to do. So I was back there chilling with them. Back there doing my little exercises back there. I don't care if you got to do them in the bathroom. Just get up, man. I actually clocked myself at one point. At one point, I stood on that plane for an hour straight, a little over an hour straight. It felt good. So that's how I would recommend dealing with that long flight, because it ain't no joke, man. So we touched down in Taipei. You know, I had to grab some bubble tea out the airport. Now, I think the flight from Taipei to Cebu, I think it was like almost 3 hours, maybe 2.5, something like that. Not bad, not bad. And they give you food on that plane too. For a little 3 hours, they give you something to eat. So we touched down in Cebu. That's where we met our new friend. Shout out to my girl Vanice again. She met us at the airport, drove us around a little bit, gave us a little history lesson. Oh, this is a pro tip from my friends, man. They say don't get a lot of money in the airport. Gotta get a little money for transportation, that's cool. But they say wait till you get outside the airport to exchange your money. We went to Ayala Mall, really nice mall, man. Has some really nice outdoor seating, some terraces, some really good restaurants. We got our money exchanged and we sat and had some eat. I had a nice little introduction to the Philippines. She was giving us a little lay of the land and we just soaking it in, man. So she shows us around a little bit and then we just jet lagged, man. So she took us to the hotel. I think the name of the hotel we stayed in was the Big Hotel in I think it's called Mandawi. Yeah, Mandawi. That's what it's called. A lot of shops, a lot of restaurants around, little mini malls, close to Ayala Mall, close to the airport. So we stayed there for our first night because we was tired. So this is our introduction to the Philippines. So now we tired. We just got to get some rest because we had a lot planned out. All right, so right now I'm tired. I got to get my butt ready for work. So I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video. All right, y'all. Peace.